King.
It's me, one of the 4 black friends. I'm here. I hid in the trunk. That's how I made it, guys. I actually live on Long Island right now. I don't live here anymore. Yeah, we can boo it. It's, because you guys are a little privileged up here. I got to talk about it. There is a privilege that you guys have that I want to talk about. It's not like white privilege or like male privilege. You guys have Stewart's privilege. You don't know how good you guys got it up here. You don't even know. I want you to know that if I wanted ice cream at 10 in the morning on Long Island, I have to go to the McDonald's drive-thru and pray that the ice cream machine is working. But if I want ice cream at 10 in the morning here, all I have to do is walk to any of the 15 Stewarts that are next to me, and a middle-aged woman named Carol will hand me my mint chocolate chip. This is amazing. I didn't know I was going to start preaching a sermon up here. This is great. I do want to introduce myself. My name is James King, which is a great name to have because it looks white on a resume. I usually don't get past that interview process, but at least I'm getting a foot in the door. For those of you who don't know, that's a joke about institutional racism. Sometimes you do need to break it down for a crowd. Don't worry, you guys did fine. I once did a show 2 hours north of here in the North Country. They did not do as fine. And it's because I was performing in a redneck town where the number of brain cells and the number of teeth were very close and very small. So I should have known. I actually told someone before the show, I said, hey, this is the joke I'm opening with. And she said, James, you're an idiot. No one in the North Country knows what institutional racism is. And I said, no one in the North Country can spell institutional racism. I'm still going to do my fucking joke. I probably should have listened, though. I do have some exciting news that I want to share with you guys. I finally finished paying my student loans. I still owe about $20,000, but I think I'm finished at this point. Like, I can't keep going. I can't do this anymore. I feel like at this point, my student loans and I are in like a loveless Catholic marriage. Because we don't believe in divorce, so we're not going to get rid of each other that way. So now we're slowly waiting for the other one to die. And my student loans are winning. I'm dying up here, guys. I'm dying. Another cool thing I did recently is I did Ancestry.com. I found out about my DNA. Anyone else here do like Ancestry, 23andMe, anything like that? Did you find out anything interesting or no?
Yes.
Yes, what did you find out?
Well, I'm Middle Eastern, but I have 10% European in me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I imagine that was interesting to find out. I found out that I'm black enough to say the N-word, so that's cool. You gotta be at least like 47%. I'm rocking a smooth 49, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Are you questioning? You're light skinned too. You're like, what's the number?
Because we're the same percent.
Oh, we're 49? Do you know any of the mix up or no?
A lot of West Africa.
A lot of West Africa.
Migrated from the south.
Interesting. Yeah, what I learned about me that I thought was really cool is I'm like 50% of my DNA came from like one set of islands. Like I'm sure you've so I'm 50% islander. I'm sure you guys have heard of the island. It's called the United Kingdom. I know I don't look it, but I'm 25% Irish and Scottish and 20% English and Welsh. And then the other 50% of my DNA is just scattered across Africa. Like, because of how close, like, the white side of my family is, I feel like 50% of my ancestors had, like, never heard of boats, and the other 50% were forced to get on them. That joke's historically accurate, I'm sorry. It's historically, that happened. But no, being 50% black, like I deal with racism differently than a lot of people that are 100% black. Like it's a different scale of racism. Like my fiance, she's 100% black, and she deals with racism way differently than I do. Like if a white person says something racist to my fiance, she'll just never see them again. But if a white person says something racist to me, I still have to eat dinner with them because they're my family. I'm just saying, some of you have that racist uncle who posts things on Facebook. My racist uncle tags me in things on Facebook. I like the way you're nodding. You're just like, I understand everything he's saying. That struggle is real. really hard for us mixed kids out here.
Yes. True.
But no, I mean, my fiance and I did have a huge milestone recently. My fiance finally picked a wedding date. Yeah, she's bringing her ex-boyfriend. I don't think I'm invited. That's the date she chose. No, but really, I mean, honestly, we've been engaged for 6 years now, so it's about time that we set a date. Yeah, it's been a long engagement. Honestly, the whole process of getting engaged is pretty weird. Cause like it was basically just me saying, hey, like I'm fresh out of college and I have all this debt. Do you want to take it? And she's like, yeah, let's go. Picking out the ring was a very interesting concept because like I got her this ring with a nice diamond on the outside, and on the inside is a contract that says I don't get blowjobs anymore. I didn't know that was in there. I'm probably gonna return it while she's sleeping. She's not here, I can tell that joke. I was like, hey babe, I'm performing in Schenectady. She's like, have fun, I'm gonna dog sit for someone. We have any pet owners? Pet owners in the house? Pet owners? Nice. I have this little adorable dog. She's like a pit bull chow chow mix. All she is just energy and love and just too much of it. Every time I bring her to the dog park, for whatever reason in her brain, if she sees two dogs that are trying to kill each other, that are like fighting, she's just like, they're playing, I should join, right? Also, my dog eats better than I do. That's a concern. My fiance makes my dog's food from scratch. She buys fresh beef, she buys fresh liver, she, mixes it all together. She gets sweet potatoes, carrots, green beans, makes a 2-week batch, freezes it, and then we feed it to her throughout the 2 weeks, and then looks at me and says, I'm really tired from cooking all this food. Do you want Wendy's? That's where my life's at now. But no, I'm going to go back to the North Country for a second because that's where I grew up. I grew up in the North Country, which is where the white people are white and the black people are really white, so that explains a lot of this. I know that I look urban, but I sound like Keith Urban. I did not choose that setting, guys. No one chooses this, it just happens. But no, honestly, there's a term for people like me that are like black people but grew up around a lot of white people and hang out with a lot of white people, and it's called the token black guy. And I'm gonna be honest, I hate the term token black guy. I much prefer the term starter pack black. Like if you hang out with me long enough, you will have a friend named Jamal. Parents used to warn their like kids before they would hang out with me, like, watch out, don't hang out with that James kid. I heard he's a gateway Negro. He will eventually lead you to harder ones. It happens. Oh. I'm glad I have your support. Oh, I'm loving this. You guys are fun. This is a great room. Half the stuff I did tonight, I wasn't planning on talking about my dog at all. That just happened. We're having a good time. You got 4?
At my house right now. I own 2 of them. One is a foster that's pregnant, and one is a dog.
So you might have more any second now.
Yes, I only do in about 5 days.
Okay.
7 puppies. So if anybody wants a puppy,
We'll start the bidding at $1. $1 over here, $1 over here. Bidding over 2. Do I hear 2? That happened really quick. So we're gonna start auctioning off. Anyone else have anything they want to sell while I'm up here? I know there's some stuff we can't sell on stage. You're gonna meet this person in the back. But no, honestly though, I do want to talk. I'm gonna go back to racism a little bit because it's just an interesting thing that I have to deal with. I think we all have to deal with, and to some extent. But one thing that I really worry about now is after seeing like all these videos coming out and stuff like that, I've come to the conclusion that when I get shot by the police, because statistically it will happen, that I'm going to be a really good person for the cause. Because I don't have a criminal record. I got straight A's through high school, and I have way too much Alanis Morissette on my cell phone to ever be called a thug. Like I have an alarming amount of Alanis Morissette music on my cell phone. Like, I can imagine the conversation a cop is going to have to radio back after they shoot me. Like, they could just be like,
Hey, so I shot another one. Yeah, I was just going through his phone, and there's a lot of Alanis Morissette on here. Like, you ought to know this is going to be a problem. I'm finding nothing ironic about the situation. We need to come up with a cover and quick. I mean, sure, we could say he had one hand in his pocket, but the other hand was giving a peace sign. Oh, that's a really good idea. We can plant something on him. We can say he was selling jagged little pills.
Oh, thank you, guys. So that joke is really good if you like Alanis Morissette and you hate police brutality. You guys are my market. That's the best that joke's ever done. I feel good about that. Sometimes you do that joke with some audiences and they don't get it. You know what? You live, you learn. My ultimate goal in comedy is to do that joke in Canada. Because I feel like Canada would do a really good job of getting all those Alanis Morissette references. But then I remember that Canada has no idea what police brutality is, so it's still probably not gonna work. I'm still working on it. No, you guys were great. If you guys are booking a 90 themed birthday party, I'm there. I do like telling a lot of joke about music. Do we have any country music fans in the house? Country music? A couple. You're not gonna like me after this, I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with country music, but I have an ex who absolutely hated country music. She once told me that she would rather be attacked by a shark in her own bathtub than listen to country music. And I couldn't agree more because I also wish she would get attacked by a shark in her own bathtub. Some of you didn't laugh. Do you know her? We have any Prince fans in the house? Prince fans? You're my people. I love Prince. One thing, though, I'm excited about in my life is that I lost my virginity before I started listening to Prince, though. Because Prince set the bar for sex way too high. I don't know if you've ever listened to the song When Doves Cry. He says, "Dream, if you will, a picture of you and I embraced in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this?" We are 15 seconds into this song and Prince is already on top of me. He didn't buy me dinner, he didn't buy me drinks, nothing. But you know what? It's Prince, so I'm gonna let it slide. He then says, "Dream, if you will, a courtyard with oceans of violet in bloom." So for those of you keeping score, I'm now sleeping with Prince in a field. And then he says what might be the greatest line in the history of music. He says, "Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you." Prince is so talented at sex that animals have stopped what they're doing to watch him. Do you know how good you gotta be for a deer to just post up and be like, "Hey, what's going on over here? This guy's really good. I should take some notes. These berries can wait." Sorry for the eye contact, sir. And you guys, we're a small, intimate crowd. I think we can be honest here. How many people here have had sex outside before? Okay, this side's good. We got some liars over here, that's fine. I'll be honest, I've had sex outside before. It is nothing like that. There's no oceans of violet. There's no animals striking curious poses. The whole time you're out there, you're worried that A, you're gonna get caught, or B, you're gonna roll over and find a stick in your ass. I mean, maybe you want to roll over and do find a stick in your ass. Maybe. I don't judge.
That's why sand exists.
Oh, I'm so glad you came out, Blaze. Give Blaze a round of applause. I fucking love Blaze. Blaze and I have been best friends since I was in the 8th grade, so I love Blaze. I'm gonna tell a story about us when we were younger. So like I said, I don't sound like a black person. It took Blaze about 1.5 years to learn that I was black. About 1.5 years. I mean, which is, in his defense, that's fair. I don't present black. So what happened was I want to preface, we were teenagers. We were at the lunch table, and Blaze starts saying what are probably some of the most racist jokes I'd ever heard at that point in my young life. So he starts telling these jokes, and one of our friends just keeps nudging him, and he's just not catching it. And then so finally, you know, he goes, why are you nudging me? And he goes, James is black. No subtlety, nothing, just James is black. And then Blaze looks at me and just goes, okay, and just continues with the joke he was telling. And we've been best friends ever since. So give Blaze a round of applause.
Can I tell them about the time you tried to blindside me then?
Yeah, that one time at band camp, I tried to blindside him. What do I want to leave you guys with? I mean, you guys have been a great crowd. I'm gonna close with something. I don't usually do this joke. It's a little edgier, but you know what? It's fine. Because we can talk about the high school that we went to. Let's talk about that. I'll never forget my senior year. There were 3 freshman girls that were pregnant. But not only were they pregnant, they all got knocked up by the same guy. And a lot of people say, wow, I feel really sorry for those girls, and trust me, I do, but I really feel sorry for that dad, because he's going to have a hard time paying child support when he loses his teaching job. My name's James King. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.